You're currently in Rock Park, the Iron Bridge, and have a good old look at it because apparently it's falling down. As per usual, I don't wear the right shoes. Right. Now, the Iron Bridge, those two columns there have become unstable, and in doing so, they've closed it. It's a bit strange, really, because they just done it upright. Oh, right, it's all nicely done up, repainted and everything, and then they closed it down straight afterwards because, yeah, as I said, those two columns there have become unstable. Now, I would sit here and say, let's see how easy it is to climb over it, but I was actually here last night climbing over it, and because it was at night, you couldn't really see much of the footage, so I come back today because I did find some very interesting shit. Now, back in the old days, there used to be a train up here. So, once we get up the stairs, as you can see, here's the Iron Bridge, all closed up, footpath closed, and basically the train used to come along here and down that track there, and then I'll just show you a bit better. Down this track here, the train used to go, and at the end of this track there used to be another bridge, but for some sad reason they knocked it down. Now, let's see how easy it is getting onto the bridge. Oh yeah, I see a way up. Same way I went up yesterday. So, oh, fancy coming? Huh? Up like this. Come on. Walk along here. Wish you don't fall off the sheer drop. And now we're on. Yeah. Use that Aris fencing to hold on to. Step over the fence, onto the wall, walk along that little bit. Just make sure when you walk across that metal bit, your weight's leaning into the bridge, so if you do fall off, you fall into the bridge rather than off the edge. I shouldn't really be making a video. Holy shit, I can see this fucking bridge has shifted from standing up here. The top metal bits, I can see they've sort of warped. Right, let's go. Yeah, don't feel that scary to walk over. As you can see, the tarmac's cracking. But that crack ain't much of a problem. You get cracking in tarmac anyway. But see all the cracks in the tarmac? Yeah. That's a very good suggestion. The bridge has been shifting.
Started to make some repairs on the truck.
They already have repaired it, well they refurbished it about 5 years ago, 6 years ago, and right, here's the crack. This crack here, pretty bad. Really cracks in the tarmac. It's a good indication to me that the bridge is legitimately shifting, because you wouldn't get cracks in tarmac like that unless the whole thing's shifting. But you're gonna have to see how easy it is to get off the bridge this end. It's so unbelievably easy, it's hilarious. So basically, right, all you do is you, well, I'm gonna climb over this, I can't be asked to squeeze that.
Go around there.
You just walk around the fucking fence down there. Hilarious, isn't it? Go on then. And we're back on the other side. Crossed it, easy. Not that hard, is it? Lovely. Yeah, it's really annoying since they closed that, because obviously I can't walk the bloody dog over it. I could bring myself, but I can't bring a dog. And beware, dangerous structure. Well, it's still stood up cancel, so it can't be that dangerous. But yeah, I agree, it is shifting. And if you look at that middle panel there, you can see it's slightly twisted. Well, I can, because I've lived here for so bloody long. I know what the bridge looks like. But those two middle panels above those two middle columns, they're the two dodgy panels. This panel here, I'm assuming, is pretty sound. This panel here, where the cracks are roughly, is the one that's moving, and I can see from here that it's slightly, I can see it's slightly wonky. I used to come here skiving school. You can't really see much from underneath, it doesn't look much different from over here. Yeah, I used to come here skiving school. I used to go down this track to the woods, and yeah, it used to be fucking brilliant back in the old days, but it was a bit annoying they closed it down. My uncle though, he threatened to stab a teacher on the other side, and the teacher just turned around to him and said, you know I can flipping stick that where you don't know where it is, and my uncle then ran across the bridge. It used to be closed back then and all, probably because of the same reason. Right. Anyway, let's have a good old wander round, shall we? Yeah. I used to hang around here as a kid. It's all changed now. This track's always been here. It's a bit overgrown though. This edge never used to be here. It used to all be like an open field. This is where the jippos used to stay. The jippos. I shouldn't call them jippos. Gypsies. Sorry, gypsies. Don't mean to be prejudiced against you or anything. I've got no problem with the way people live and all that bollocks. Right. Now, I'm actually out here hunting for something. Hunting. And there it is, over there. Someone's been sleeping here. You always get homeless sleeping down here. Well, clearly no one's in it, but it looks like someone's lashed it open with a knife. There's a mattress in there and everything. So, yeah, there's a pretty brand new tent and all. So, yeah, there's one little campsite where someone's been homeless. See if we can find any more. Wait, almost tripped up on a bramble and things. Yeah, literally, Barnstaple, right, is just littered of tents where the homeless have been camping. I wouldn't be surprised if I looked around here more, I'd find another wrecked campsite. I mean, like, not being funny or anything, Boris, but if everyone's got to, like, camp out, don't that just make things look a bit bad? There's always people camping down there. As I said, the gypsies used to come down there back in the day. I remember, like, me and my brothers would come down there. Rubbish in the head. Me and my brothers would come down here, like, when we were in school. See another campsite over here. So I can get in. There used to be a way in here. It's all changed. Looks like somebody else has been camping in here. Got a old laptop, a Dell. HP old laptop. This one's still got the RAMs in it. Doubt it works though. It's been out in the rain a while. Look at that wireless adapter there. It's rusty. Oh yeah, this must be part of the Dell. And we've got another tent. They must have had electric down here because they've got a DVD player or something. Let's have a look. Hazel, but it's got packaging around it. It's brand new. What is it? Oh, Freeview box. I thought it was a DVD player. Mobile phone box, Samsung. Great phone, Samsung. Great phone, other than I've got a Sony at the moment because the latest Samsung at the time didn't have a memory card slot, so I wasn't interested in it. We'll be having a fire. There's a Tesco trolley. Bags of rubbish. Alright, if we keep going that way, it's the tip, and we don't really want to go to the tip. Alright, time to find another campsite. There's just abandoned campsites all over Barnstaple, and I think I might just change. Yeah, that's right. Come on, stop! Don't look into any of it, Perry. It could be needles and all sorts in it. We don't know who's been camping here. There used to be a proper wet like track coming through here once upon a time. It's sort of all grown in because all these edges never used to be here. That fence never used to be here. There used to be a bit of a wetland down here as well. I think I'm in it, judging on the grass. Right. Alright, anyway, I'm going to cut you all loose, and if I find any more campsites, I'll give them a good old film. But I think I'll do something a bit different today, other than urban exploring. I'm going to urban explore well, I wouldn't say homeless people's campsites. There we go. To highlight the problems with homelessness in the UK. Yeah, I've been homeless before. I was homeless for 3 months. Sofa surfed on a mate's couch for 3 months. The second time I was homeless, I slept in my car, and for about 3 weeks. And we found another campsite, ladies and gentlemen. This one's a bit more high tech. It's got some mattresses. A bit more high tech. So you can see a collapsed tent, 2 mattresses, a jumper. Let's have a good old look around, shall we? So, once again, a tent package. So it must have been brand new when it was brought here. I'm assuming that hole there is part of the tent. You've got your traditional beer cans, a slider that someone's been wearing. The thing I like about finding shoes in these places, you get a rough idea of what type of person lived in. I would say that was a bloke's shoe. It's quite big. You got your classic beer cans, another tent, or part of the original tent. I don't know. You got another shoe here that looks to me to be a woman's shoe, sort of that size, and well, I'm size 11, and well, my foot's a bit bigger than that, so it's obviously a woman's shoe. So yeah, a woman and a man must have been living here, I would say. That's where they must have had sex, on the double mattress. Right, anyway, let's see if we can find some more abandoned homeless little places, shall we? I know this is Tarka Leisure, the new leisure centre, the building in Barnstaple. Waste of time if you ask me. Well, I suppose it's not. The old one's sort of shifting like the bridge. They got those wanky red skips there. ISG refused to have them. And they've got a little kiddie play area outside. have a walk around, shall we? There's a little shark coming out the ground if you can see him. Oh, someone coming. Whoa! Hey Perry, look what's here. I got a ticket for one of them, cherry picker. Look what's here. Does everybody recognise them? Well, it's a noise machine that they got in Little Chef. Someone's obviously here, there's a car. I wonder if it will go off if we go near it. It'd be a bit rubbish if it went off and we stood on the other side of the fence. Nope, I don't think he's going to go off. Yeah, when I went to Little Chef, I set one of those off. Oh, I have a ticket for one of them, and oh, that's a telehandler. I've got a ticket for them. And now we've got the propaganda centre over there. Anything to do with COVID, I call it propaganda. Because at the end of the day, they're forcing every bloke under the age of 40 to have a vaccine, which personally I think is a bit pointless. And they're forcing every woman below the age of 50 to have a vaccine. And well, from my experience and watching people who've had the jab, yeah, I don't think we need it. Just another waste of taxpayers' money, like the government like to do. Just waste our taxpayers' money on shit that we don't need. And COVID is one of them, obviously. That's my opinions on COVID. Maybe I shouldn't say them online. I might get kicked the fuck off of YouTube nowadays because the establishment, you know, likes to spread propaganda like the Russians. Oh look, Twitter no go. Right, and now we're at our next campsite. There was actually a man and woman staying at this one. I actually know the answer to that because I've been told about it. A man and female been staying at this one. There's a slipper there for anyone with a foot fetish who wants to come and get it. And yeah, another campsite just left there. Huh? Oh no. It's all sorts in there. Yeah, another campsite. You know, left there by someone who was homeless, probably. Well, I know they were homeless, but they're staying here. But yeah, another campsite. So, Mr. Johnson, is people camping in your country because for some weird reason they can't get a place to live? That place over there with the big hoarding, scaffolding, that was a derelict building for ages. I think back when I was younger, they used to have squatters in it. And the Master Explorer went there not too long ago. I avoided it because they decided to start work on it. And even then, before then, it was all locked up, couldn't get in. I've always wanted to explore around it, but as I just stated, it's always been closed up for the last umpteen years, and when it was open, it was full of squatters, so you wouldn't want to go in there anyway. But now we're on the riverfront. Let's check out some boats. Yeah, tree falling down probably in the high winds we've had. Let's have a look. Boat here, looking quite rotten and smashed to fuck. And then you got Bev's good old burnt out boat there. Good old burnt out boat. I got told when they brought this over, they had to cut the top off of it to get it under the bridge. Wow, look at that. It's all a bit grown in, isn't it? I thought they were going to restore this, but looking at it, there ain't a lot of fucking point. It ain't going to float very much now, is it? Wow, it used to be a nice looking boat back at one time. It's a shame it's wood, really, because it's not really worth anything. Even though the price of wood's gone right up. They'll be putting it in places so people can't come and nick it. Well, anyway, I'm going to cut the footage loose and see if I can find any more camping spots. Right, we're now in another part of Barnstaple, and as you know, we found another tent. Another one. How many of them are there? How many we found so far? 4 in it.
Yeah.
I could probably carry on finding tents. We're just teleported to the bottom of Stickle Path, so yeah, there's like 10 Stickle Path roads down here, so yeah, this area is very famous for a woman getting raped. Well, I shouldn't really call it famous, but you know, just I haven't felt the cosmic energy yet though. I wonder if there's any more tents down there. But grownish. A lot of rubbish down here, so, and shit roll. So it looks like someone's been wiping their arse. Got a nice collection of beer cans and shit. There's a blanket. Ah, here it is. Another tent. Oh, hang on a minute. So we've got another tent here. We got like a little couch and everything down here, a tunnel. Come on, Perry. I wonder where this settee's down here then. Bit of a strange thing to find in the middle of nowhere. Looks like someone's recently come down here. I can see where their feet be dragging up and down the mud. Hey, fell over. Gabion walls. And then we got a little group of settees. So someone's sort of got their living room down there. No TV. And then we got a tunnel. Where does this go to? Oh, I didn't bring my torch. Well, it comes out the other end somewhere, I can see. I'm not crawling down it, it's full of mud, wet and shit. So, yeah, found a little campsite. Well, I wouldn't say campsite, where people are dossing. I'm surprised there ain't like more beer cans and needles down here. You got like the odd beer can, but you'd expect to see shitloads of needles down here, wouldn't ya? I don't want to see what's in that Tesco bag, but yeah. So, well, we found somebody's living room in the middle of nowhere. Alright, anyway, let's see if we can find any more campsites. Well, there's Spazda over there, so I've got a feeling we might get more campsites down the Tarka Trail a little bit where more homeless have been camping. Now, back in the old days when all the old factories used to be here, there used to be like a walkway that should take us around the back of Spazda, but I'm not entirely sure if it's still there, so we'll give it a shot. I found another little hidey hole just behind Spazda. Well, I can see socks on the floor, so there's a good indication that someone might have been camping down here. Have a look around, shall we? I've never been in here before. Neat. I was expecting to see like a rundown campsite in here somewhere. Here it is, another one. People are probably watching by now thinking to themselves, oh fucking hell, how many little campsites is he going to find? Like, well, I've checked out the Iron Bridge and now we're checking out all the homeless spots in Barnstaple. So here it is. I've got a ripped up sleeping bag looking thing. Socks. More socks. Whoever lived there for a little while had a lot of socks. I was expecting to see like a half-deaded tent or something. Just the rubbish lying around. Share the Tarka Trail. Cyclists, keep your speed down. I used to go speeding down here like a right flipping Fruit Loop. Use your bells or call out. Well, I don't use a fucking bell on my bike because they fucking break in about 10 minutes and they look fucking ridiculous. And when passing walkers and cyclists, beware of other users. Keep to the left, clean up after your dog and keep under control. Do not allow your dog to disrupt cyclists. Does that really say that? Mind you, my dog likes to disrupt flipping joggers. She seems to like running into them. A bit annoying it is because, well, I was hoping for another campsite, but it's just like someone's fly tipping site more than anything else. What's going on here then? Oh. There is a campsite. I don't know if anyone's living in this one, but as you can see, there's like a tent all set up, boxes, belongings. You put like shrink wrap up on the rails to keep the weather in. We just pan it out the way so we can get in it. How'd they get in then? Someone's like cut through the bars and shit. Yeah, hold my phone a minute. Hold my phone a minute.
It's tied down at the bottom.
Have a look. Right, it's padlocks. So someone must be living in here. There's a couple of bars like this in. Yeah. So yeah, found another campsite in a underground tunnel-y thing. But annoyingly they blocked it off and I can't get in, so I probably won't be going in, but it's full of cardboard boxes and there seems to be a tent cover going around the perimeter. It's just, I can't get in. Someone's like put this metal shit around it and like locked it up, so I can't get in. So, oh well. And well, if we break in, oh, there's another padlock here. I never noticed this one. Yeah, if I break in, or if there's somebody already sleeping in there, because judging on the way the locks are pointed, there could be somebody in there, couldn't there? Hello, anybody in there? Yeah, get up! But yeah, another little homeless space. That expanded foam there. So it is. Someone's really tried to make this their home. I wonder if they got electric in there then, Perry.
Does the air go through that?
I'm assuming so, because there's got to be another...
I've just seen that thing, and then it goes again.
Yeah, there's got to be another way in, isn't there? But as you can see, someone sort of made it into their, like, home. You can't really hear anyone in there, though, can you?
So it's probably been banned.
Yeah.
The question is, how did they get this?
Well, I don't know where they get this from. But I was hoping there'd be like a way in. I don't want to go in there just in case there is someone legitimately in there. Right, that's How many campsites we found now? Quite a few. I'm just currently under Tor Bridge and found a sleeping bag and some more homeless equipment. And we got the Freedom Centre there. Now, the reason why I'm filming the Freedom Centre is because that's the homeless centre. So basically, all these tents I've been showing would have been donated from here. They actually used to do a safe sleep service where the homeless used to come here and sleep inside the building and blah 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 blah, but unfortunately they stopped it because their security guard was a complete and utter blithering idiot. Yes, Freedom Centre, I want to expose your blithering idiot fucking security guard. Should I tell you what I used to nickname him? Recall Andy. I don't particularly respect somebody who takes advantage of the ill and the sick. He used to, and when they used to come and stay and sleep, the ridiculous security guard, we call Andy as I nickname him, used to antagonise the homeless. So anyway, I'm now off to a little spot that's been killed abandoned some sheep. I'm now off to a spot that's nicknamed Tent City, and it's in Barnstaple still. I feel a bit more confident filming here because there ain't so many people. So anyway, down here, a little while ago, it was absolutely flooded of homeless tents. In actual fact, it was nicknamed Tent City. Now, I'm going to come down here just for the last leg of the video and see if I can find any more tents. I've just been in my flat editing up my video, get it ready to go online, and it's a bit of a long video, so if anybody's watching from here, I'll be quite surprised. Right, let's find the tents. Right, I've got to be a little bit careful because there might be people camping down there. Right, as you can see, we've got a tent. It does look rather used, and yeah, people camp down here all the time. It does look relatively still used. You can see where they've been cooking up their food and stuff. So yeah, oh, I never knew that little bit of brickwork was there. It's quite nice actually. So yeah, here's one little camping spot. Down here was actually known as Tent City at one stage. There was that many tents down here at one stage. I'll come down here with a bloke. He was from London, and he was asking me, why is there so many tents down there? And the only answer I could give him, it's nice and close to the Freedom Centre, and nice little easy hidey hole. There used to be loads of tents in this bit as well. I think it might have been cleared out. Just have a quick look. Nah, it looks like it's been cleared out. I can't see very much. But no, that other campsite, I'm sort of staying away from that. It still look relatively used. But used to be tents in here as well. Can't actually see much evidence of them now. Right, just look in another little hot spot I know where there's some tents down here, but I'm going to cut filming because there's a lot of people and kids around. All in here at one stage, it was just, yeah, literally jam-packed full of tents everywhere. It was like a full-on city of homeless people living down here at one stage, but unfortunately it looks like it's all being cleared up. There used to be a tent set up down here as well, but when they can come down and maintain the river and shit, good old Tesco River there, as it's named as, well, as us kids named it, Tesco River. Yeah, it looks like they've cleared it all up, so there ain't no more tents down there, which is a bit of a shame, but I'll just keep looking because there's got to be some more tents down here somewhere. I've just come over the other, another part of the river. These will all be tents in here as well, but it looks like someone's been cleaning up. But I found one over there, tent. Right, I think I know how to get to that one. We'll get to that one in a minute. There used to be another tent over here. I actually knew it belonged to. The tent that I showed up first, straight after the Iron Bridge, belonged to the same person. There's another tent over there. I'll get a little bit of filming of it in a minute. Yeah, there's still one in there. But yeah, I haven't been down here since I was a child, literally. Me and my brothers come down here once. And they thought they found someone's leg randomly in the river. It turned out to be just a boot. I never realised they had brickwork in here. Yeah, it looks like the council does tidy up after the homeless, get rid of all their tents and stuff, because as I stated, all this was legitimately full of tents. But I'll go over to that one in a minute and we'll have a film around that one quickly, and then that'll be end of vid then. Yeah, if anybody's actually watching this far into the video. Just on the main road going into Wix's, and I think the entrance to this tent is around there somewhere. You will camera down low, there's people around. Here it is. This one still looks a bit used. I don't know. There's tobacco customers here. Here's another one. Don't know if this is being used or not. But yeah, here's a tent, another one. You've got a hammer there, so must be some form of worker. Push bike, bag hanging, spanner in the tree. Yeah. So yeah, another tent. Just, you know, just hidden right in front of Wix's. Mental, isn't it? I don't really want to look in it. What the fuck is this? Oh, pair of tights there. Got some stuff in the bushes there. I'm not entirely sure if this one's occupied or what, because I mean, I would like a little look inside, but I'm a bit afraid that there might be someone in it. Hello, anyone in there? There we go. We'll have a little look in, just with the camera. I'm not fully going in because I'm a bit scared of what I'll find. But yeah, this is what a typical homeless tent looks like inside. I'm not going inside because I don't know what's in there, and quite frankly it's somebody's temporary home and I'm going to respect that to a degree. So yeah, so then this is just the remainders of Tent City. 2 more tents left. Oh, tree slapped down. So anyway, I'll cut the video on this one now. I think this is my nice little tour of tents around my hometown, and I hope everyone enjoyed the nice little insight to the homeless tent business. Anyway, I think it's end of vid now.